talk to you about how to invite people to review a tool. And I'll use a video as an example because it's kind of the most common tool that people use to be able to share their product or their opportunity. And I went through a series of kind of an evolution of how I finally learned how to get people to watch a tool. Because I had the assumption when I first joined that if I talk to somebody and say, hey, I have this video, will you watch it? Or I have this video, please watch it, that they would watch it. Especially if they said yes, they would watch it. But what I learned is they were not going to watch it. It was so frustrating because my evolution was, at the beginning, there was no videos. So in order to have some sort of third party, I needed to invite somebody to come to an event of some sort that was happening in my local city, my local market. And the event would give the presentation, and then I'd be able to have that third party validation. I'd be able to enroll some of those people. And then I remember the first time an awesome recruiting video came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I can have so many presentations happening right now. It would be amazing if I have 100 of these these were video cassettes at the time. If I have 100 of these videos, I could be passing them around and have 100 people watching at all times. So, and today it went from videos to CDs or DVDs, and ultimately it's just a link, right? So it's much easier to deliver. I had to drive to somebody's house, drive to their office, hand them the video and give my little pitch, and then follow up and go back and pick it up later and give it to somebody else and have the urgency to be able to do all those different things. Now you can just send a link. So you do have ease and speed of delivery, but getting people to actually watch, I found out, was a skill. And I learned how to do it to get, instead of 10% or 20%, to get 80% of people to watch the video. So I'm going to walk you through it step by step. This is as close as I'm going to get to an actual script, so pay attention to this. You go through a presentation or you go through some sort of invitation that, hey, listen, you have your basic conversation, you're building rapport with that person, and you say, I have an opportunity I would like to share with you. It's contained, all the information is contained in this video. And the video is X minutes long, and it'll explain it better than I could. Now, whatever video, find a video for your company. If there isn't one, make one, but there probably is one. Find a video. It doesn't even matter how good or how amazing it is, just as long as it's reasonably competent. It doesn't have to be flashy. It just has to deliver the information. Our goal is education and understanding. We want to educate people to the point that they understand it. A third-party tool can do it. Video does a great job. So the question is this. I have this video, which is contained in a link. Let's say it's 7 minutes long. If I give it to you, let's pretend this is the video. If I send you this link to this video that has all the information on it, would you watch it? Now, if I would you, most powerful word in building your network marketing business, it's a powerful phrase. If I have it, it's valuable, I'd love to be able to have you watch it. If I sent you this link, would you watch it? This is not, please watch my video. If I sent it, would you watch it? I'll do my part if you do yours. And most of the time, they're going to say, sure. Okay? If they say, well, tell me more about it. Listen, the video is 7 minutes long. It'll explain it faster than I can explain it on the phone. And it'll do a better job. So if I sent it to you, will you watch it? I'm really busy. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do it right this second. If I sent it to you, will you eventually watch it? You're going to get to a yes in almost every case. Okay? If you built any level of rapport. If I send this to you, will you watch it? They say yes. Now, most people walk away and they send it to them and they're done. That's where they make the mistake. The second question starts to make this more serious. Question 1, if I sent it to you, will you watch it? Question 2, they say yes. So you still haven't sent it. When do you think you can see it for sure? Give me a time that you can see it absolute for sure. Now, some will say, I can watch it right now. Great, fantastic. Some will say, I can't watch it till the weekend. No problem. Weekend's fantastic. Some will say, I can't watch it for 3 months. No big deal. I'm not emotionally invested in when, I'm emotionally invested in getting a time. They say, well, I don't know for sure. If you did know, when could you see it for sure? Okay? Most of the time they're going to say, now, tonight, tomorrow, this week, sometime. Question 2. First question, if I sent it to you, would you watch it? You still haven't sent it. Second question, when do you think you could see it for sure? Still haven't sent it. They give you a time. You might have to banter a little bit to get the time, but you get the time. Question 3, you still haven't sent it. So if I contact you after the time you said you'd watch it, you'll have seen it for sure, right? So if I contact you after the time that you said you're going to watch it, you'll have seen it for sure, right? They say this weekend, so if I contact you on Monday, you'll have seen it for sure, right? Yeah. Question 4, what's the best way for me to contact you? Want me to call you? Want me to text you? And what's a good time? Now, I want you to understand what goes through the prospect's mind when you do this. I have this video that explains it better than I could. It's an incredible opportunity. I'm super excited about it. It's 7 minutes long. If I sent it to you, would you watch it? Yes. When could you see it for sure? I could watch it tonight. So if I contact you tomorrow morning, you'll have seen it for sure, right? Yes. What's the best way for me to contact you, and what time works the best? They give me a time, and they give me a method to contact them. All right, here it is. What goes through the prospect's mind during this period of time? They say yes to the first question without much commitment. The second question, they're like, oh, now they're moving their schedule around in their head, and it's becoming more serious. The third question, so if I contact you after that, you'll see it for sure, right? Like, oh, now I really have to. So what's the best way for me to contact you? What's the best time? And now they've given you a time. Now you're on the schedule. All right, I have it scheduled. I'll contact you then. Here it is. And if you want to reach out to me before then, feel free. Can't wait to talk to you. I think you're going to love it. Okay, got to go. See ya. Bye. By doing this, you'll go from 10 or 20% to 80% will actually watch it. Now, if you contact them, see, if you just say, hey, I want you to watch this video, and now you're calling them, bugging them, have you seen the video? Have you seen the video? Have you seen the video? And now it's like annoying. But if you go through these 4 questions, and then you contact them when you said you were going to, it's very difficult for them to ghost you because they've scheduled an appointment. They gave you the time. They gave you the method. They gave you permission to do it. So they're not going to ghost you nearly as much. Let's say you get a hold of them after the time, and they say, oh, I'm sorry, my life got crazy. Don't be upset with it. If they say, I didn't watch it, sorry. No problem. I go right back to, when do you think you could see it? For sure, for sure. I literally use for sure, for sure. And they say, for sure by tomorrow. Fantastic. So if I contact you the day after tomorrow, you'll have seen it for sure, right? Yes. What's the best way for me to contact you? Same as we did before? Same time? All right, fantastic. I'll talk to you then. Bye. Boom. And you might have to do that 2 or 3 times. It's okay. You're the professional. You're scheduling an appointment. When you follow up, you're doing what you said you were going to do. Not bothering anybody. You're being a pro. Okay? So play with this script. I have this. If I send it to you, would you watch it? When can you see it for sure? So if I contact you after that, you've seen it for sure, right? What's the best way for me to contact? What's the best time? All right, I'll talk to you then. Here's the link. Bang. Do that. Practice that today. Practice that with your next prospect. And work it into an automatic muscle reflex. That's just what you do. When you're inviting to any tool, that level of specifics will change the game for you. Okay? Go out there, crush it, and I'll see you tomorrow.